Hello. Let me welcome you all on a journey to the district of Rumpi in northern Malawi, 10,000 miles away from Seattle. Meet Nyandovi, a single mom with 5 kids. She is a full-time farmer. The crops she grows are barely enough to feed her family. The rest she earns renting her oxen to neighboring farmers to plow their fields or to haul their surplus to markets on her ox cart, and from selling her chickens and eggs. 80% of her income comes from her livestock. This income helps her to buy the food she doesn't grow herself, buy clothing for her family, and to pay the fees to send her kids to school. One morning, 3 years ago, Nyandovi noticed that her chickens were not coming out of the coop. They looked sick, and she didn't know what to do. She consulted a government official from the Ministry of Agriculture, who was on official duties in the village, who told her that Newcastle disease had attacked her chickens. This official told her that the disease could not be cured, but that it could have been prevented with vaccinations. None of her chickens had been vaccinated because there was no vaccine in her village. Back then, the government was the sole provider of all such vet services. The government discontinued provision of such services in the face of economic challenges, leaving farmers with no alternatives. A few days later, all of Nyandovi's chickens died. And with that, her source of income was dealt a huge blow. Nyandovi was left helpless. The harvest was over, so there was no money to be made from the oxen. Nyandovi's only savings were her animals. All she had was the maize she had just harvested, which was not enough to last the family 3 months before plowing would begin again. Ladies and gentlemen, Nyandovi's story is commonplace in Malawi. Over 2 million smallholder farmers harvest barely enough food to feed their families, relying instead on income from small-scale livestock production. This is a story I know very well, as I was that government official from the Ministry of Agriculture who met Nyandovi and had to tell her the disease was preventable. My name is Ziweto Enterprise, co-founder of Ziweto Enterprise, a for-profit company replacing the services no longer provided by government. A company that provides affordable veterinary services to livestock farmers through establishment of agrovet shops across rural Malawi. In the last 5 months, Ziweto Enterprise opened its first 3 agrovet shops. One of them near Nyandovi's village. She can now easily access the vaccines and other essential vet services for all her animals. And as a thank you to Nyandovi for inspiring the founding of our company, Ziweto Enterprise vaccinated her new flock of chickens for free. For all other livestock farmers, we look like a typical farm-focused vet office. Farmers walk over into our agrovet shops for treatments, vaccines, and medications, spending just a few dollars. Each agrovet shop has a qualified vet who can diagnose and treat diseases. Plus, each agrovet shop trains 5 livestock farmers in basic vet skills and equips them with bicycles and drug boxes to bring the company's products and services to other farmers living outside the village. Our first 3 agrovet shops have, in their first 5 months of operation, reached 2,000 farmers, helping to reduce deaths of many animals. But this is just a sample of what is to come. We have over 2 million farmers to serve, and more agrovet shops to open to reach them. Reaching 300,000 farmers in the next 3 years costs just $200,000 US. From there, the profits from each agrovet shop will help us set up more and more agrovet shops until all the 2 million farmers across Malawi have access to these affordable vet services to keep their animals healthy. For these farmers, animals are their livelihood, as well as their living savings accounts. And with government no longer providing these vet services, now is the time for Ziweto Enterprise to fill in this critical gap. And we invite you to join us on this adventure. Once again, my name is Ziweto, co-founder of Ziweto Enterprise. Thank you very much for your attention.